So yeah, that's my intro. So, my film merch arrived and I'm very relieved. I still haven't finished that other video I was saying about. It's gonna take a little bit more time. So, we're having another fill-in video. As quite a few of you liked my other video, so I just thought maybe I should do more. I don't know. I mean, it is exam year, but like, who cares about that? Not me. I'm kind of scared to make this. I'm scared to make all my videos. I received a comment on one of my Instagram posts the other day, and I'm not going to name and shame anyone, but so I'm gonna completely reword it and not name whoever it was that commented. If you're watching and you know who you are, I apologise. I'm using this as an example for this video, although you could have been a bit nicer, just saying. So it said something like, "Oh, I can't believe you like Dan and Phil. Imagine stanning people who never upload." You get the idea. And first of all, I questioned what they were doing on my account, as my account is 100% dedicated to Dan and Phil. Second of all, I really wanted to just be mature about this comment and let it go, because I've had a few comments like that on my posts before, and I've just been like, oh whatever, I don't really give a shit, so bye bitch. Then the other part of me was saying, bitch, you can't let this slide, you need to make a video. So, thanks for the video idea, I guess. So in case you didn't already know from the title, this video is about insulting other people's interests. Now the reason that this comment is so vital, not only because of what they said, it's also the type of account they were. I'm really scared to say this. So, I have nothing against people like this, obviously. I'm terrified, I'm shitting myself right now. But they were a K-pop account. Before you understand the Stanard rebrand me to EJ as a hypocrite.biz.uk, just let me please make my point before you start hating on me. First point is, I'm not attacking the commenter unless you didn't already figure that out from the rephrasing and the not naming and shaming. This is not an attack on the commenter, this is just purely being used as an example, okay? Okay, this is not attacking you, okay? Yes, you could have been a bit nicer about it, but this is not me going, oh, I got a hate comment the other day and I'm gonna rant about it to a camera because I'm sad. No, it's not like that. I'm just making a point here. Second of all, which I should probably make before people start attacking me, I have nothing against K-pop stans. I really don't care what you like or don't like. I just don't really like K-pop that much. I've tried to get into it and I just don't really like it. And that's fair enough. I'm not a big fan of K-pop. You can be a big fan of K-pop. I really don't care. As long as you're a nice person, I really don't care. But I just don't really like it. So basically, this comment, I wasn't exactly affected by it because I'm just not that type of guy. I'm the type of guy to laugh at hate comments, really. It kind of gave me this video idea, and I thought maybe this will be a good topic to talk about because maybe some people can like kind of relate to my points or something like that. These kind of things, they get on top of me, yeah, and then I think, well, I don't know who would understand, and the only person I think would understand is the camera and my power of editing. So what I'm gonna do, like I did with my other video, is I'm gonna state points, and then after I've stated all of them, I'm gonna talk through what I mean by them and maybe talk in a bit more detail, and then I'll probably come to a conclusion about it at some point. So I have 5 points here, and I'm gonna be discussing them. So here we go. Number 1. It really doesn't apply to your life what someone likes. 2, that interest could have had an impact on someone's life somehow. Number 3, it's showing disrespect to people that are different thinkers to you. 4, the obvious point, it's downright rude. 5, it's a waste of time. So I'm going to be working through these points and talking about them in a little bit more detail. I'll try and be not stuttery like I usually am in my old videos. Who was here during the EJ Likes His Mexican era? You know what I mean. I'm going to state why these points are relevant, and so the first point I stated was, it doesn't apply to your life what someone else likes. Okay, let's just think logically here. If someone had an interest that you didn't exactly agree with, do you really think it's the right thing to go and diss their interest? No matter how weird their interest is, you really do have no right to go and diss them about it. They like it, and you may not know how they like it, but they do. Unless you're gonna have a decent conversation with them about it and state your point in a non-harmful way, please don't say anything. Even if their interests are as weird as people cosplaying as characters from the Emoji Movie. If you do that, I'm really sorry. You still have no right to tell them that they shouldn't be doing it just because you don't agree with it. Because I'm sure if it was vice versa, you wouldn't like it either. Okay, the second point I stated was that interest could have had a big impact on someone's life. Okay, so this is probably my I'm not going to say favourite point that sticks out to me the most, really. Because at the end of the day, you're someone on the internet, and then the other person's someone on the internet. You probably don't know them at all, and you're just saying these things to them. You probably have never heard their backstory or how much it could have affected their lives. It may as well just be something that they enjoy or something like that, but like, at the same time, it could be so much more than that to them. And people need to understand that before they comment something. I mean, for example, with me, like, music has been a big part in my life. Without it, I wouldn't have decided to go to a music college, pursue a career in it, because I always thought it was impossible, but then it opened up all these possibilities to me. And that really did impact my life a lot. So for example, if I said how music has saved my life and someone just insulted that, that means a lot, because it's kind of like, I can't YouTube, because it's kind of like you have no idea what could have gone on the back of the story. It could have been a lot bigger than that. It could have been like they saved them from doing something really stupid. And then if you go and insult it, it could lead to all sorts of problems. I think it's just the whole thing. I'm not saying it's cyberbullying, but it's like on the internet, it's easier to say these kinds of things to people because you're behind a screen, very likely to be anonymous, and it's just kind of like it's easier to say these kind of things. But you need to understand that behind every account is a person, because you're shaming people that may not mean anything to you, but may mean a lot to them. So respect that. Third point I stated is it's showing disrespect towards people that are different thinkers to you. Now this is the kind of thing that separates everyone from being the same. Everyone has different interests. Everyone likes different things. Some people like K-pop, some people don't. Some people like Dan and Phil, some people don't. Some people like furries and some people don't. It's something that like changes everyone from each other, okay? If everyone was normal, it would be so boring. And I know that's kind of cliche, but it's true. I mean, if everyone was normal, we wouldn't have all the people who decided to start YouTube, like Dan and Phil. I don't know where my life would be if they didn't start YouTube. We wouldn't have musicians. We wouldn't have... you know what I mean? I don't know. Okay, the point in all of this is not everyone is going to think the same thing as you, because everyone is different. Everyone is built to like different things. You may not understand why this certain person likes something that you don't agree with. At the end of the day, everyone's different and everyone thinks differently. They might not like your interests. Their interests may not be the same to yours either. So I think it's the point that we're forgetting that everyone is different and different thinkers. So if you disrespect that, it kind of makes you look weird. 4. The obvious point I've stated, that it's downright rude. If you're insulting other people's interests, it is rude, and I'm sipping facts, not tea. So if you think about it, spreading any kind of drama around, it's just downright rude. Like, you know, there's nothing much to that other than it's rude, so don't do it please, thank you very much. Number 5, and the final point I stated, is that it's a waste of time. So you may have heard the term life is short, okay? Your days are numbered, okay? And you're typing something that won't even mean anything, and there we go. That's a part of your life that has been wasted. And when you're in a fandom, you're usually in it very deep, and when you're just surrounded by all these people with you that like understand your obsession and share the obsession with each other, then a small comment like that is not going to drag them out of it unless it was very severe. So again, you're wasting your time trying to get us out. It's like millions against one. It literally is. I mean, I'm very far in the music and the Dan and Phil fandom, and if you think you can get me out of there, then go ahead. Try me. To every fandom I'm in, you're most likely stuck with me until we all die. So, good luck. So in conclusion to this whole video, unless you're gonna be nice about it, don't insult other people's interests. If you're willing to have a nice conversation about it, like maybe like sharing your thoughts and opinions on why. Like the other day I had a conversation with someone about why I enjoyed The Nun and why they didn't, and it was just a conversation on why, and I figured it's because I'm a complete wuss with horror movies, and that's why The Nun was so much to take in for me, and that's okay. 2, it could have gotten someone through a very hard time in their lives. Like, I can think of many examples of where I've turned to interests and celebrities to try and cope with my mental health or something like that. So if you disrespect that, it's just no. It's also a waste of your time because it isn't going to change anyone's mind unless it's really severe. And it's not going to change my mind. Even if it was really severe, it wouldn't have changed my mind anyway. I can't really find anything to insult about Dan and Phil. I mean, yes, they upload like every now and again. I'm sorry, but they're on tour, okay? Also, they're quite regular posting on their gaming channel, so I really don't understand why people are complaining, you know. I prefer gaming channel content. I understand, if you're a Danny or a Philly, maybe that would be a bit complicated. Because I'm a Fanny, as in PH, family, I'm sorry, then I usually stick to the Dan and Phil Games content because it's both of them, and I like them both together. Not in a demonic way or anything, just like, I don't know. You guys know what I mean. I don't have to explain it. You know what I mean. Goodbye. Just a few reminders and disclaimers before I go. I'm not attacking the commenter in any way. I'm really sorry, but I was just using that as an example because it gave me a video idea and I just thought, yep, I need something to film. Why not? And the second disclaimer is I'm not attacking K-pop fans in this. I was just using it as an example because we obviously didn't like each other's interests and it was just the way to handle it that I was talking about. Okay, so all disclaimers made. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you subscribe. Thank you for 1K, by the way. Make sure you subscribe if you enjoyed it, then hit the notification bell and you'll be notified whenever I upload, which will be very rarely. What else? I'm really bad at outros, I'm sorry. Thumb up this video if you agree with my points or the phone's ringing. Why I'm doing an outro. Okay, leave a thumb up oh my god, I'm a mess. Thumbs up if you enjoyed it, thumbs down if you didn't enjoy it. I shouldn't be promoting that, whatever. Yeet.